make I give her this song. Because some of them they call me local champion, the thing they touch me. And I bring this one to you. And they come. I'm not gonna let this. Aha! I don't come back. I believe the shoe. Make I do my voice well. I told them I go shock her. I believe the children's our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty you possess inside. Oh, Pararan, you get voice. Give them a sign so bright. Oh God, God, my voice. They let me, they won't shed tears. Let the children laughter make it easier. Oh, I don't forget it. Don't worry. Next one I go rehearsal well. So another they don't reach again for another strong boxes today. Okay, the country now Gunune. Nigeria don't get Skwana. And so Nigeria the Wakana. The country where they call Nigeria is not good. No law. Judiciary don't spoil everywhere. So today we are going straight to the judiciary. So don't need for me to decode the turn and say, my name is Pararan Party. I don't call the name. I don't already call her. You understand? As we go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. Okay, no. Let them leave that way. Show them how they build. Oh, Pararan, cool down. Breathe in. In. Breathe. Breathe in. Hard. Hey! Urobo people say Agbalamba Shigbada. Those of Nawe Dobodo Ibo. More than they get hope. There is no hope. No hope. If I return at this thing, they take her from me. Our brother, what they call Yaya Bello, the white lion. Oh yeah, nah. The Ghana real white lion. This man don't go recruit 15 states. 15. Join Kogi state, making it 16 states. They don't sue EFCC. Go court. When we reach court, I say, what did they happen? What did they happen? Now then the conference they won't tell us. They say EFCC not get right. Say no even get right to even stay as EFCC. They can't ask people what did they use their state money do. He said because when they create this EFCC, no state they ask first before they create EFCC. So EFCC no they produce a through back door. Just so they want me to dissolve EFCC come out. Okay there. See country, states they sue EFCC now. Those of you know talk. Regarding lava.
Yes. Sir, please tell us why are the attorney generals of the states challenging the establishment of ICPC and EFCC?
Okay. The suit before the court is to challenge the powers of certain institutions set up by law to deal with issues relating to stealing, to corruption, to resources of the state in the federal system of government. So that is the long and short of the case in court.
So is there any particular institution you're looking out for?
In this regard, we are looking at institutions of the federal government set up to investigate resources and funds belonging to states. Okay,
in perspective, it will be the ICPC and the EFCC.
EFCC, whether indeed in the federal system of government, the current arrangement that we have, whether that is the way it should be. If the federal government of Nigeria is indeed federal, and we have a central government and other federating units that are supposed to be coordinated and independent, whether funds that have been allocated to them, that have been disbursed to them, still remains funds in respect of which federal agencies have powers to investigate and prosecute.
So these are your issues of examination. What are your reliefs?
Well, Well, the reliefs are on the face of the court papers, and it depends on what the court will grant. But the relief is actually to determine whether the current structure, the current arrangement is legal, as it were.
Yes, yeah. When the thing touch governors, you'll see that they will boss come outside. They can quick sue during the time of the money where they change. They sue CBN, sue federal government. So why they go change the money now? They know they see money they use during the time of election. True, they win this hunting. Now they don't say EFCC, they hold them for truth now. They don't sue EFCC, say you never supposed to be there. EFCC, you see your life? Take care of these people. When they follow that they do. Otori, ototo. And they come, yes, oh, mama ko, oh, way, ya. Nana see. When they see country. When they see country. Judiciary now go even just put fire for inside this country because every case, assassin our governors, come money day. Whether because hungry they beat them, they take any case. When they see case now. So EFCC, if you not get right to the whole people, that means even governors when I not even get right, so they use our money to they do road for us. If federal government give on the money, maybe they all share and give the cities, make everybody do their road. If they stay here, if I do here, reach there, you continue, you do here. You understand what I mean now? If we are boys, so I can still sue. So EFCC not get right to all owner because not be owner not take the money from here. You understand now? One country. My brother, the country is dead. These people that they call judiciary, put their logo. This judiciary don't persist Nigeria. If they see money, they all wear their Brazilian weave-on, put eyelashes, they don't come. According to the Constitution, this is illegal, it's unconstitutional. Because when you go to section 2B of the Nigerian Constitution, you will know that they can quote law. Let me go straight to other news, no time. Some of our visa not they go church. My brother, I'm now an interpreter in our church. Before I go tell you what they sup now, let me give you this song. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Oh, Pararan, you too good. They say those of una wey not they pay tithe. More than enough here. They say una go heaven. But una go heaven through Lazarus style. Una go poor for this earth. Una go heaven through Lazarus style. But if you are paying your tithe, lakos kabos, letabos, you go to Abraham, you will go heaven like Abraham. Where God give all things. Not me talking about. And this pastor where they do head like cockshoe. Now I talk. He said because some of them they threaten on us. I said no. Say you will go to heaven, but you will be poor for health here, and you will go like Lazarus, krokro, ukrik moto, lakpa, sweetie. You know sweetie now one carrot or sweetie where. Now so you will be like Lazarus. But when you pay tithe, you're going to heaven. Okay, then Rolls Royce, the other way, Bugatti. When they play music, who the bitch? Get out of the way. Oh, get out of the way. Don't ever watch them.
If you don't pay your tithes, you will go to heaven. But you will go to heaven in a Lazarus style. You will be very poor in this world, but you will still get to heaven. If you are a tither, you will go to heaven in Abraham pattern. There are two ways you can go to heaven. Lazarus went to heaven, but he went to heaven as a poor man. He went to heaven, his body was already eaten up with worm. There were sores all over his body. But the same Abraham went to heaven. Look at the history of Abraham. And Abraham was old and well stricken in age. And the Lord had blessed Abraham in all things. How many things? How many things? How many things? So did Abraham did not go to heaven? He went to heaven. In fact, before the poor man with his sword and dirty body get there to dirty heaven, Abraham was there. Even in heaven, he wasn't given a good place. He was at the bosom of Abraham. Bosom is like a bushwater of a house. Look at this. Let me show you this. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in a purple and a fine linen, and he fed sumptuously every day. He eat well.
All this pastor go finish una. Some of una no know so na pastor no even know Bible. If you not try to read Bible yourself, then all this pastor go finish your money. You feel say you dey give her to God. God no need your money. Number one, if you like pay your tithe, or you not pay tithe. If you go poor, you will still poor. If you go rich, you go still rich. Because even Muslims don't pay, they give, but they still do okay. That go to not they pay tithe, but it's the richest. Now give, they give. If you want to give, but tithe, my brother, not try am. And you where they would read say Abraham's tithe, Lazarus tithe. Let me read something for you for the Bible. John 3:13, make I read that for you. Jesus Christ talked to Nicodemus. Nicodemus show. Jesus say, oh, here and pen. He said, I know say you come from God like this. Now then Jesus Christ tell us, say, no man don't go heaven. Say, before he come, no man don't go heaven until he come. Nobody don't go heaven. Whether you be Abraham, or you be David, or you be Moses, or you be Solomon, or say nobody don't reach heaven. Put out them there, they say, John 3:13. Nobody don't go. Don't let your pastor even deceive you. All those Abraham, Lazarus, those are just stories. Jesus Christ said, nobody don't go. Nobody don't reach there. If you say you even know Bible with this your head, you never know Bible. Just preach the word of God. Preach the word of God. Preach the 10 commandments. Preach love. Preach where Jesus Christ said, when I was sick, you came to visit me. Since when they talk about tithe, preach where they tell us they use tithe, drink beer. A day. Say use your tithe, drink beer. A day, Leviticus chapter 1 verse 20. Use your tithe, drink ogogoro. A day. So read that. Some of all these pastors are no Bible pastor now. Wow, now just day after tithe money. Check the Muslim. They know they tithe, but they get one of the best church mosques in the world. How they do it? Now give when you want to give. If you don't want to give, now your conscience go worry you. But this Pentecostal, una won't finish us. Shocktalize God, dangerous giver, holy God, give. They don't even give a word for people where they give. My brother, those are formalities. Then they use your head. Nobody go church rich me. I don't go. I don't do robo interpreter. I don't do everything. I go First Baptist Church. Go check. We they do crusade. But before me, they talk to another. If it's be even antichrist or like this, I know Bible pass most of them. God don't need your money. If you like, give God. If you like, not give God. If you not do the things where God say may you do for you to enter heaven, you are not going anywhere. You cannot use money to bribe God. You just use that they give your pastor, maybe they pray for you. They do. My brother, lie. Be clean. Be righteous. Then you go where you want to go. Say now give it for tithe and like this. So nobody don't go heaven. If Abraham take corner, if they worry Sapler Road there, they wait for God. Online lawyers, online advocates, or online the law. Those of now wey no law pass lawyer. Hey, Mona come here. Ijo people say bodeke. Igbo people say Biya. Urobo people say I'm more bonbona. Because some of una for this online, una don't know law say pass lawyer. Just see our brother. I don't forget that your name. And they like this man. And when we interview her, he don't call advise us. Some of now, when I just see anything, I'll call post down. Now you do like this. They say they get right to sue you. You will post down. Whether now you be even the last to post down. If the person wants sue, now if now you like sue, you go fit sue you. Now so this what the law be. Whether now the person talk inside though, he not talk inside though, or like this, so there's who they want sue, now they go sue. And you must go meet your lawyer, make they teach on that things where if I they talk here, if it's like they hate people or they jealous people, cause see we lawyer, no, but no online, and they like this man talk. They only blast the government. As far as you don't blast government, you are my friend. Call here. Online lawyers. Oh yeah.
I feel compelled to give this free advice to content creators, and people who run commentaries on their content online against the backdrop of the recent happening in the social media space. We can't close our eyes to the fact that some persons have been arrested and that some persons are threatening to go to court. I beg of you, please, if you must share that video, you must run commentary on it. There's need for you to seek the advice or opinion of a lawyer. Just if you don't have one, befriend one for free, and then please reach out to them. Egbon, the law, please, I want to run commentary on this video. I want to do this. How do I navigate the intricacies of the law so that you don't run foul of the law? Because in defamation and libel, it is the publisher that is liable, and not that they are just merely shared what I saw. You are the one that is sharing, and that's why for newspapers, for example, if you must give them advert, in some cases they tell you give me an indemnity, because in the event of an injurious liability, it is you that they will sue them, and then they don't have somebody to hold. So you, in the event of an injurious liability, it is you who is running commentary, who is the sharer, that will be liable, and not the fact that yes, I was fighting corruption or I just stumbled on it and I decided to share. Do you know the authenticity of the content that you're sharing? Have you verified? Will it be injurious to the person? So you need to ask all of these questions, and then do what you need to do. That's why you really need to get the advice of a lawyer. And so I'm putting out this advice so as not to. Some people will say, oh yes, government want to stifle free information. In as much as yes, free information is good, we need to encourage free information, we must also do it within the ambit of the law, so that you are not fighting corruption, you are not fighting injustice by also meting out injustice to somebody who does not deserve such injustice, or to an innocent person. So I really feel the need to do this, and some of us at your service, we can do this thing free for you. I'm not asking you to pay me to give you such advice, provided we all put hands together. And I encourage lawyers to give such free advice. So there are so many lawyers who are ready to also give such free legal advice to people, to ensure that they do these things within the ambit of the law. Just feel the need to do this, so that young people, a lot of them who are thriving and making a living of this, so they don't get discouraged. But please, let us do it within the ambit of the law. I do this thing and I find a way to navigate it so as not to also fall a victim. And I beg of you, please.
When I go to turn our things for this online, when I go to say, why the fellas they not they go meet the Bobrisky way defend them? Why they not go now Bobrisky post something? If I dey turn our things, when I would decide they create something more everything. I know now me they don't sue pass. They don't sue me. Nah, they waka like this like a kangaroo now. But when the thing go come, now we do online. When I don't sleep, they do like this. Later, I say, you don't say too much. More, I know they advise people astray. See, lawyer, I know they advise you. Some lawyer want you use on a shine on a no. Now, if you say don't aside, no, some lawyer be like 419. Some lawyer be like Yahoo boys. Because they all day has no money, nothing. There's no case here. Let's go. There's no case. My brother, they go leave you for street. They go leave you for some lawyer pass demon. I don't deal with a lot of lawyers. I know them. They speak here. You feel so you don't win case. Now lie you. And later you just say, okay, no worry. We'll see. We'll do happy. We'll happy. Now lie. The happy say you see pay. Okay, the lawyers. Where would they visit slave trade? Don't go. My brother, I never go. Slave trade still day in a different way. You understand now? Say those days now, our forefathers, they sell us, they take cap, they do like this. Now, government. Slave trade day. And they waka past Kenya, and that yesterday they sent 300,000 Kenyans. They go Qatar. May they go work 300. I hear it itself a shock to Qatar. Those of you ever watch that?
At least 300,000 workers to Qatar once the two countries reach an agreement that will enable the deployment of skilled Kenyan workers to the Gulf state. Cabinet Secretary for Labour and Social Protection Alfred Mutua has announced the commencement of bilateral talks aimed at finalizing new memoranda of understanding between Kenya and Qatar. Currently, there are approximately 67,000 Kenyans working in Qatar, and the agreement is expected to amend the 2012 bilateral labour agreement, which primarily focused on unskilled labour migration. Mutua highlighted Qatar's ongoing development projects, which has created a demand for skilled workers in sectors such as ICT, health, education, infrastructure, and agriculture.
We are very pleased that the state of Qatar has very ethical standards and very international standards when it comes to labor. People are treated very well, employees are treated very well, and now with the new system, whereby they get health coverage, and I want to tell Kenyans to prepare themselves for job opportunities, high-skilled job opportunities in Qatar, which is just 5 hours away by air.
They will continue discussing about to start to sign a new memorandum of understanding to strengthen our relation about labor sector.
Women Qatar. The Nigerian government not see this news. Oh. Nigeria just see and I also see they send like 10 million Nigeria to Afghanistan. Because they need to stop Africa. Africa cannot good. Qatar, where everybody they complain, those Arab people. Kenya government on a open wide, they want to send 300 to Qatar to go and work. Wait till do your country if you do your country well. Why would they behave like Domingos? Qatar. Why you not say they go Canada or US or Germany? Since you want to really sell people, you want me to go work. Now call Qatar, Arab. Where they're not, no matter who you be, if you like find like a Jamaica, as far as you not be one of them. My brother is Nehi Kaba. They send people message like man, you know if they sleep safe. Sometimes if they say everywhere do spoke somewhere. We Arab now. And they say, my brother, if I want to go, but all the news what they hear from Arab, Saudi Arabia, the news not they sweet for my ear. Now let me they read them. So Kenyan people, this one are they go, so one are they smart, they sign. I know what you think, Pararan, we are dying. I know what you okay, ne, Qatar. Some of us we they look for job. We want to work. When I see this woman with my back, so don't do ask girl work. Ask girl now from ask girl to house woman. From house woman now, don't turn ask mama. Work for 50 years. 50. Now don't do ask girl work for one family. This woman, not be ask girl again. Ask girl to ask woman now to ask mama. 50 years. I see this itself. I shock. For some of una. Una never do ask help work reach 2 days. Una don't fly with TV. Una don't fly with Madam Purse. Una don't fly with my Madam Organ laptop. Phone, everything. Una don't discharge. Una will disappear like will. Some of una don't even put. So 50 years. Those of you never watch them.
At 21st, 1974, a young woman, Victoria Meme, came calling at a plush Nairobi home looking for a job. She was only 23 years old. Despite her parents being opposed to her going to the big city in search of employment, Victoria's mind was already made up. And just like that, she landed a house help job at the home of popular and celebrated author David Mailu, where she has worked to date. Okukusa with the story of the Jubilee house help.
When we got to the humble abode of celebrated author David Mailu, Victoria Meme was in the middle of her house chores. Victoria's daily chores revolve around cleaning the house, watering the flowers, washing clothes, shopping for foodstuff, running small errands and preparing meals for the family and visitors. These are things Victoria has done seamlessly for the past 50 years in this same environment. So how did she end up here?
Nilikuja hapa 1974 mwezi wa 10 tarehe 21. Nikakuja kama mtu wa kulea mtoto wa nyumba hii. Na nikaendelea. Nilianza na 200 shillings. Na ukikombea na hiyo ilikuwa wakati huo ilikuwa pesa nyingi. Kwa sababu nadhani hapa area hii mimi nilikuwa nalipwa vizuri. Na mimi nilianza na kazi ya kwenda na kurudi mpaka wa leo.
At 73, Victoria, who is blessed with 3 children, says she looks back with pride to the 50 years she has faithfully offered her services to the Mailus.
Lakini uhusiano wangu hapa na baba tunakaa vizuri sana. Mimi nakujanga na nafanya kazi yangu. Ni mtu anakulanga once per day. Umeshawaiona? Akikunywa breakfast. Sasa inaongojea nimpatie sapa kidogo. Ikipika saa 9 ndio natayarisha chakula yake. Na wacha kama amekula nampikia chai naweka kwa thermos ya jioni. Mimi naenda.
David Mailu is a prolific author and publisher who has at least 60 books to his name since 1972. Some of his popular titles are Unfit for Human Consumption, My Dear Bottle, After 4:30, The Common Man, Broken Drum, among others.
Trust is very important, and I found that she was somebody I could trust. When you have a whole house or your own properties and you feel you leave that to somebody and either go away, and it must be somebody you trust.
Victoria says that ever since she set foot into the home, she has always considered her boss as her own brother and discloses that she has managed to work for his family for that long because the author treats her with respect and has made her stay quite comfortable.
Tangu niingie kwa hii nyumba, hakuna siku baba ameshaingilia maneno ya nyumba. Au aniulize aje ingie kwa nyumba aniulize Victoria, mbona hukufanya hii kazi? Hata nikikosa kupika nguo yake basi aulisangi. Ukimwona hivyo aulisangi maneno hivyo. Tumekaa vizuri sana.
Victoria, who dropped out of school in class 7 due to lack of school fees, approached an uncle in Nairobi who took her in as a house help for 2 years before she secured the Mailus job. She got her first child in 1975 and was pleasantly surprised when her employer gave her a paid maternity leave.
Tutoto wangu nilizaa very close. Walikuwa hivi, lakini nilikuwa na manage. Kuya nafanya hapa, nikienda nyumbani naenda kuangalia nyumba yangu. Na hakuna siku nilisema leo sitakuja kwa sababu nimechoka, pengine niwe mgonjwa.
She brushes off with a smile rumors which have been doing the rounds in the estate that she is more than just a house help for the author. More so after his wife passed away 4 years ago.
Na mimi mama kanisa nikaambia Mungu wewe mama.
The writer on his part praises Victoria as an organized person who is highly disciplined.
My wife and I had one policy. When she was tired, we would give her a lift. She doesn't live far. Kibera is not far from here. And some people would wonder, you are doing that? Can she walk? Or anything? So if they see you doing that, they think, oh, well, there must be something else. But it's as simple as that, trust.
Besides supporting her children through school and college, Victoria has set up a modest home on a piece of land in Joska area, which Mailu and his late wife gifted her.
Africa people say, when I want to finish the woman, I can person work for you for 50 years. The full life where the woman carry on, I take her from her. Wait till Africa 7 week. Africa. Africa said they don't get joy. True. 50 years. So as he do reach even 10 or 20, when I want you free and give am some kind to make go start work. Okay, ne. Nah. Egypt, na no matter. Africa people. That's why they don't give a house and land, but no, wait till too much. 50 years. True. This woman even dies. I just say his spirit goes in the work inside the house. One country, they look for their president for the past how many months now? They never see her. They don't come meet me say, Pararan, help us. Help us. Even though you people are complaining about your president, say no, they do anything, Baba go slow, Ebola blue, la boo, la. Say we see our own. He said for the past how many months now, they never see their president, which is our neighboring country, like Cameroon. President now vanish off his phone. Then they call her and nobody know where they, whether they France or Burkina Faso, they don't know now. One rumor cause say the guy don't hospitalize. They write against him a lie. He not dead. Now, but show face. President not the show face. So Cameroon now they say make I put the face there. Man beg everybody in case when see any man who resemble like this, is Cameroon president. The country defined. I know as it old 90-something years. Maybe you don't forget the country. If you go in private jet, if you go fly and go another country, so would they beg any country where you see any man like this with Cameroon? How do they call it this thing? Africa not tired. President go your waka leave the country. Where the president go another man country, go sit down, they shop, they enjoy, they sleep, say, make another people your guy, Africa, our leaders, now so Buhari live for 6 months, 8 months to 1 year. We don't know what they do for that side. Go UK, go enjoy. Blame UK. Nah, Cameroon don't let that enough from Buhari. Learn now. If our president have Tinubu don't work, live also. Tinubu never did this country now. Those of them never watch out when they talk about
the prolonged absence of President Paul Biya of Cameroon, who is widely expected to run for an unprecedented 8th term in the 2025 elections, has sparked intense speculation and rumors surrounding his health. Reports suggest that the 91-year-old leader may have passed away while undergoing treatment at a military hospital in France. These rumors have only intensified due to his failure to return to Cameroon following the China-Africa summit in September, where he was expected to make an immediate return. Further fueling the speculation are reports that France, a key political player in Cameroon, is allegedly positioning Biya's eldest son, Frank-Emmanuel Biya, to succeed him. This move is purportedly aimed at maintaining political continuity and stability, but it has raised concerns about the possible imposition of a dynastic rule without proper democratic processes. Now, to provide a more comprehensive understanding of this unfolding situation, let's delve deeper into the context. Paul Biya's ascent to power came in November 1982, after the sudden resignation of Cameroon's first president, Amadou Ahidjo. Ahidjo, who had ruled since independence in 1960, had overseen a tightly centralized one-party state, grappling with economic crises and rampant corruption by the time he stepped down. Biya, his then prime minister, inherited a nation burdened with deep-seated challenges, but also laden with expectations for reform and progress. Upon assuming office, Biya pledged sweeping changes, promising political liberalization, democracy, civil and human rights, and a robust economic transformation. His early tenure was marked by a refreshing sense of optimism. Under his New Deal, Cameroon achieved a degree of political stability and relative economic progress. For a time, Biya's administration appeared to be taking steps toward opening the political space, loosening the grip of the oppressive police state, and encouraging national unity. However, these reforms would prove short-lived. By 1984, just 2 years into his presidency, Biya faced a serious threat to his power in the form of a coup attempt by the Republican Guards, a faction loyal to Ahijo. The bloody uprising was swiftly crushed, but it marked a turning point in Biya's approach to governance. The failed coup made him increasingly paranoid and determined to consolidate his power. In response, he purged the government and military of Ahijo loyalists and began locking out meaningful political opposition, both within the ruling party and from emerging opposition movements. The failed coup emboldened Biya to strengthen his control over the country. Though he initially promised political liberalization, this quickly stalled as he became increasingly resistant to any form of political accommodation. After neutralizing Ahijo's faction within the ruling party, Biya systematically eliminated any potential challengers. Cameroon's political system, which had been a one-party state under Ahijo, saw little change in reality, despite Biya's eventual concessions to international pressure. By 1990, facing growing demands for political pluralism from both within and outside the country, Biya begrudgingly allowed the introduction of multi-party politics. This move, seen as a significant step toward democratization, raised hopes for a more open and competitive political system. However, Biya's reforms were largely superficial. While opposition parties were allowed to form, the political system remained heavily skewed in favor of his ruling party, the Rassemblement Démocratique du Peuple Camerounais, RDPC, which had rebranded from the Cameroon National Union in 1985. Hundreds of small opposition parties mushroomed across the country, creating the illusion of a vibrant multi-party democracy. In reality, many of these parties were secretly funded or controlled by Biya's regime, serving as a facade of democratic competition while ensuring the RDPC's dominance remained unchallenged. This hollowing out of political opposition led to a situation where the country's elections became increasingly symbolic, with predetermined outcomes. Elections during Biya's reign were often marked by allegations of widespread fraud, vote rigging, and manipulation. His regime used various tactics to maintain its hold on power, from gerrymandering electoral boundaries to outright falsification of results. Biya's continued electoral victories, often by overwhelming margins, further entrenched his rule. For instance, in the 2004 presidential election, Biya was declared the winner with 70.9% of the vote, despite accusations of massive electoral fraud. This pattern of electoral manipulation persisted throughout his rule. In 2008, Biya engineered a significant constitutional change by removing presidential term limits, paving the way for him to remain in power indefinitely. This controversial amendment sparked widespread protests across Cameroon, with demonstrators decrying the erosion of democracy and the entrenchment of authoritarianism. However, the protests were brutally suppressed, and Biya was re-elected in 2011 with 78% of the vote, in what many observers deemed an election marred by irregularities. By the 2018 presidential election, Biya's hold on power had become virtually unassailable. He won 71.28% of the vote, despite facing increased opposition, most notably from Maurice Kamto, a former justice minister turned opposition leader. Kamto's campaign gained significant momentum, particularly in urban areas, but the election was once again overshadowed by accusations of fraud and voter suppression. Biya's continued dominance underscored the systematic weakening of opposition parties and the entrenchment of a dominant party system that left little room for genuine political competition. Throughout his presidency, Biya created a deeply entrenched system of patronage that kept him in power. His regime fostered a rent-seeking political class, where loyalty to the president was rewarded with political appointments, contracts, and access to state resources. This system ensured that key political and military figures remained loyal to Biya, as their personal fortunes were tied to his continued rule. Corruption flourished under Biya's administration, with vast sums of money siphoned off from state coffers and the country's natural resources. Cameroon, one of the world's largest exporters of timber and the fifth largest producer of cocoa, should have been well-positioned for economic growth and poverty reduction. However, the wealth generated from these resources was largely plundered by elites, leaving the majority of the population in poverty. Despite its vast resources, Cameroon struggled with underdevelopment, with much of its population lacking access to basic services like healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Biya's control extended beyond politics and economics to nearly every facet of public life. He filled key positions in the government, military, and civil service with individuals from his southern ethnic group, ensuring that his core supporters remained in charge of critical institutions. The judiciary, too, was not immune to his influence, with judges appointed directly by the president, further eroding the rule of law and any semblance of judicial independence. One of the most significant challenges Biya faced in his later years was the Anglophone conflict, a violent struggle between the government and separatist groups in Cameroon's English-speaking regions. The conflict, which began as peaceful protests in 2016 over perceived marginalization of Anglophone regions, escalated into a full-blown civil war, with thousands killed and hundreds of thousands displaced. Biya's government responded with brutal force, deploying the military to quash the separatists, leading to widespread human rights abuses. Biya used the conflict to deflect attention from his mismanagement of the country and to justify the continued militarization of his regime. He also relied on international allies, particularly France and more recently Russia, to support his government, allowing him to maintain his grip on power, despite growing international criticism of his human rights record. Throughout his reign, Biya managed to keep potential challengers at bay, either through co-optation or repression. Those who opposed him faced imprisonment or exile, while his loyalists were handsomely rewarded. The political system became a well-oiled machine designed to perpetuate Biya's rule, with little room for dissent or meaningful opposition. Biya's passing, if true, Cameroon enters a period of profound uncertainty. His death leaves a significant power vacuum in a country where political institutions have been hollowed out and power has been centralized in the presidency for over 4 decades. The question of succession looms large, as there is no clear successor who commands the same level of authority and control that Biya wielded. Speculation about potential successors has been rife for years, with various factions within the ruling RDPC jockeying for position. However, the transition process is likely to be fraught with challenges, as the entrenched political elite seeks to maintain its hold on power while navigating the complexities of a post-Biya era. Biya's death, if true, may also reignite long-simmering tensions within Cameroon, particularly in the Anglophone regions, where the conflict remains unresolved. The country faces the daunting task of rebuilding its political institutions, addressing rampant corruption, and finding a way forward after decades of authoritarian rule. Paul Biya's legacy is one of contradictions. A man who promised reform, but became one of Africa's most enduring autocrats. A leader who presided over both relative stability and deepening divisions. As Cameroon looks to the future, it does so in the shadow of a man whose rule defined a nation for over 4 decades. In any case, I would appreciate your thoughts regarding the video. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video, and feel free to provide your feedback in the comment section below. Your input will be greatly appreciated.
Granddad, I suppose good. We yam and plantain. Take up beg you. Leave this country alone. Make another person continue. Just go and rest. The money where you get now, you know if you shop and finish. You understand your grandchildren self. Just the country where you cage. Live and we they beg you with God, we they beg you with anything. I beg you with this light, I beg you with this mic, I they beg you with this shirt. I beg. Don't allow anybody, even at your pikin, just bring them. No see new face. You go come like this, you come one person, you go, waiting na relationship again. The seat na dating. If person not move, you not come out. Africa leader, what did they do us? And when I wait they Cameroon, when I will be the people where they follow us, when I know they talk to them, ça, laziavous, even view. You correct, my French. Urobo people sing one song, say, Ada Jokota Kenyo, Yajumemu o wano wasere. Where this thing where they happen for Southeast they happen. And they talk, oh, but now stop all this thing. Southeast people, they look me, Sakamu, they say, no, put Buhari. They say, Buhari don't move, oh, Buhari don't let their country and their state okay. Una come begin to destroy our state. Una come begin to do, how do they call her? On Monday, sit at home. I beg una say, this thing go destroy our state too. Una say, oh, Nehikaba. The governors, they're quiet. Senators, quiet. House of Rep, quiet. Or even the Digbo, the something, all of them are quiet. Tiki so now they do Buhari. Now Buhari don't come out. A day in state now they enjoy life. Now in our state, see they do what? Sit at home. When you talk, they say you don't know you are fighting with spirit. Oh, you don't know Biafra is spirit. I go just look there. Biafra is a spirit, it's a strong spirit. I say, okay. I mean not know spirit. Okay. Now the thing don't destroy state. Now the Anambra. I been Enugu. I been Anambra. I don't even know which of the governor with this. So Ludo, I been wanting the boss at now. They beg them. When I come, who know open his store on Monday. Throughout that week, not go open the gate.
And I'm on inspection to be sure that your shops are all open. Every Monday, every shop must be open. On Mondays, everybody in the main market must be open. I came to see how it is going. We are bringing security to make sure that everybody has adequate security. In a match every Monday. Ndị kwesịrị ibi ịzụ afịa on Monday jebe ebe ọzọ. Nwobele oge na dị na-achọ nwa ozugbo ife anyị na-eme. Onye ka ị na-asala aka na nwa ozugbo ife ị na-eme. Mana oge mechiri ya na oge kọsụlụ ya. This is unacceptable. I'll be here again every Monday. We'll be back here. Anytime, any shop that is not open will be sealed and will never be open again for that week. Even at the point, if you are not open, we'll seal you for 1 month. You won't open. Was it is ready to open? Was it ready to open? You open from Monday. Monday through to Saturday. All the shops, you want to trade around here, all the shops must be open Monday to Saturday. So if you have a shop and you can't open it on Mondays, then keep it locked for the rest of the week. Are you with me? And we're going to enforce this. If it's a plaza, you lock it up on Monday, then you will not be able to open it for the week. Are you getting me?
The thing now don't cook there, the thing don't wear pint now. Una don't they complain. You see, some of them will be the Igbo's leader, I be the Igbo. No, na be the problem of una self. Una go see una children, they misbehave. Instead of una go call them to order, una go quiet. Small people go just wake up for Southeast. Start to scatter things. They destroy your Southeast. Una go quiet. Tiki say they do Buhari. Now Buhari never come out. I blame all the Southeast governors. All of una. Una be the problem of Southeast. Una will be the leaders, where they work with government, and una be the problem of Southeast. But I tell our people the truth. Wait till they not forget. Tell them, say, we not forget this thing. Not gonna go they talk with too much. Today una go day here, tomorrow una go day here, today una go day here, tomorrow una go day here. Now one all day for Ireland. They destroy Southeast. None of them now, where be the governor of it or say, this enough is enough. Like this, like no. When they use different math, no, now they destroy una state. Now so we they destroy Delta State. Till now they feel the pain. When they talk that time, they do now you never even put security there. You governor, they say, come and open. Who want open make up poof? Where you go take government as if they call the bond their shop, they do like this, you will pay back. You don't even know how many people don't poof because of sit at home. Because governors will come outside, they poof them. How you take bring them come back? Who you don't bring to book? Not try if security don't they stay in your house, so not go use yourself through board because where the thing don't they grow. It don't grow past as it be. No time. When they talk about Labour Party from last year come, some of them they say, Pararan, they talk anyhow, I don't know what they talk. Some of them even follow me. Some of them are not going to watch me. Say, oh, this boy, they vex me. This boy, they vex me. Nah, some of them are not going to watch me back. And I know they know it. I know. But just that the truth, if I not sabi play Percy, why you? Put them, Abure versus Obi. Now they get hot now. Obi and some people, they remove Abure, do their own, put another chairman, do like this, dissolve this whole thing. Abure come back, do national sortie with another of the people, do carry them go court. Now court doesn't Abure be national chairman. Woman Abure versus even Obi. Obi number facing win Abure now. Those of them watch
Against all odds, it seems Julius Abure has scored a win. The Federal High Court in Abuja yesterday reaffirmed Julius Abure as the legitimate national chairman of the party, the Labour Party. Justice Emeka Nwite solidifies Abure's position, directing the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to recognize and validate his leadership.
The court upheld the March 2024 Newi National Convention that elected re-elected the Abure-led executive. Justice Nwite emphasized that Abure provided cogent, verifiable documents to support his claim, ultimately proving his case. This ruling is a significant development in the Labour Party's leadership dispute. Joining us quickly is the Labour Party National Publicity Secretary, or Factional National Publicity Secretary, Bayomi Arbambi. Good morning and thanks for joining us. I think I probably would start with saying congratulations on the court's ruling. But quickly, let's talk about what this means as it stands, and also the concerns that were initially put out by the Peter Obi and of course Alex Otin and Adi Usman and their interim committee, also with INEC saying that the initial convention didn't follow the constitutional requirements and of course the party's requirements for a convention.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me. I think INEC is being economical with the truth. It is not good in this our new political dispensation for a body like INEC, a creation of the law, to be coming out to the public, to be feeding them with an empty lies. There are some lies that might have some substance, and there are empty lies. What INEC postulated to the public is an empty lies. They claim that convention did not conform with the Electoral Act, and that will be reading Electoral Act 2022 as amended, Section 82, Sub 1. Says notice of convention and congresses. I repeat, Section 82, Sub 1. Every registered political party shall give the commission, shall by Supreme Court said it is compulsory, not may. You don't have any discretion. The political party, they are not given any discretion here. You must comply. They said political party shall give the commission at least 21 days notice of any convention, congresses, conferences, or meeting convene for the purpose of a merger, electing members of its executive committee, another governing body, or nominating candidate for any elective offices specified under this act. Now, Section 82.5 is also very expedient here and explicit. They said failure of a political party to notify the commission as stated in subsection 1, that is in 82.1, shall render the convention, congresses, conferences, or meeting invalid. That's what the Constitution says. Now, if any political party is in breach of Section 82.5 of the Electoral Act, your meeting, congresses, and the local government will be invalid. Now, INEC came and said they did not monitor. That was the reason why they filed that counter to that suit. And what did the commission say? They said, Electoral Act 82.2, sub 2 said, the commission may, with or without prior notice to the political party, attend and observe any convention, congresses, conferences, or meeting which is convened by a political party for the purpose of electing member, nominating candidate, approving merger, convention. That's what Section 82.2 says. That even if they do not,
all right, Mr. Arabambi.
You understand?
All right, please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So they should just go and monitor it. Now, they now came to the court with their empty lies that, oh, we didn't monitor. And the court, threw away their arguments because they were supporting the purported stakeholder that our constitution does not know that, oh, because they have some caretaker in place. So that is what this means. And that yesterday, honestly, it is a pure victory, over impunity, executive malfeasance, against Medus of Interloper, and other political predators, and what I will call democracy assassinators. Because how could you come into a party, stakeholder from that matter, you said, oh, we dissolved the NWC. We are dissolving the State Working Committee. We are dissolving the local government. We are dissolving the world. Yeah. I mean, what manner of democracy?
For Mr. Arabambi, for clarity, I understand the INEC claims. They said that your party didn't send a notice 21 days prior. Of course, your party has claimed that they did send a notice. And of course, INEC's presence at the convention is not necessarily, important. It may or may not. That is clear. But let's talk about the convention itself. People have raised questions about the convention. That first of all, it didn't have, you didn't set up any ward congresses, local government congresses, and the likes before the national convention. So, clarify on that. Is this true? And did your party go through the legal means set by your party to set up a national convention?
You see, the problem with most of those leaders is that, they are still coming with this, their PDP attitude into Labour Party. We can hold our congresses at any time. They should not forget, we have done some congresses in 2021 when Abure was elected in Benin, March. They were elected in Benin as our national chairman, and Farouk Lawan was our national vice chairman, Northwest. Is from Kaduna, from the same place with Nenedi Usman. Nenedi Usman is still a member of PDP. That was when we elevated him for that position to the national secretary. And their name appear on portal because the name of the person on portal before was Abure as national secretary and A.A. Salam, the native Salam as national chairman. So that one changes because of our next meeting in Benin. So there are some congress that we have done, but our constitution, there is no part of our constitution that says there shall be what local government, state congresses before convention. No, they were already PDP constitution. And that was the problem we have with OT, we have with Peter Obi, Nenedi Usman and co. All of them were already for the PDP constitution. They have not, put themselves of the toga of PDP. So when they come, they will come and be telling us that, oh, this is what the constitution said. I can assure you, this constitution I'm holding, Obi doesn't know anything inside it.
Speaking of
this, even Nenedi Usman, I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. Do you know that Alex Otti dissolved state executive in Abia and elected his own junior brother, Emmanuel Otti, as state chairman? He dissolved our elected executive that was supposed to spend 3 years, and he elected Emmanuel Otti. It's not the people that want to govern Nigeria. You dissolved an executive council, and you now elected your junior brother. So when they win the presidency, they will go and bring their brother, their nieces as minister. They will go make them ambassador. Is that what Nigeria called for?
Mr. Arabambi,
now go and dissolve a executive and appointed his own brother.
Let's talk about Peter Obi and Alex Otti, whom you have referred to in your answers. These have been referred to as the star boys, if I can use that lightly, of Labour Party. Alex Otti is one of the biggest wins of the Labour Party in the last elections, undeniably. And Peter Obi, of course, is a very strong force with the obedient movement. There have been calls for Peter Obi to leave the Labour Party and start his own political party. And if you check the post where this announcement was made on X, if you look at the comments, a large majority of people who dropped their comments, a large majority of, even some of them supporters of the Labour Party, have shared their displeasure with the leadership of Julius Abure and the court's judgment. So what happens if Peter Obi decides to leave the Labour Party? Do you think that the party can stand by itself?
The party have been standing before now, and I need to educate all those people that are just carrying media, social media membership, card, and social media INEC, a voter's card. We have won election in Delta with Great Ogboru, where we won many House of Rep and Assembly when he contested for governor. Omo Agege was a product of Labour Party before he crossed to the APC, just because he wanted to become Deputy Senate President.
All right.
We won an election when Obi was still, in his business with Mimiko in Nigeria. So it is not a new thing, but let me tell you for fact, all those people dropping their comment, there were people that had two things with them. Their INEC membership card is on the internet, and their Labour Party membership card is on the internet. Are you getting me? So we are not perturbed about that. If they are not ready to at least obey our constitution, we wish them well in forming their Obedient Movement Party, which all of them are voted. So they should go and form Obedient Movement Party and leave our own party to go and contest for president election. So that when they win in 5 states, constitution will not be amended. That when you win in 5 states, you can be declared as president.
Woman, who Kenneth, they talk truth now because some of them don't love somebody. If person they talk the truth, una go dey hate time. The hate one I give me that time. Now this man on the Canada go meet now. But the man they turn at the truth. Nigeria na vampires they vampires hero. Hyena, lion. Nobody, you don't see cat, you don't even see dog there. The kind people we Nigeria don't produce now. If you want to fight them, you need warriors, you need person. And they give you give the kwa. You need those guys, Jija. You want use slow poison, slow and steady with the okay now worry. The kind of people we dey now. Drug baron, you know the kind of people Akpabio, you know the kind of people where APC gets to. You know where what APC they play the game, eh? You know the way drug baron. I want you to do example. People where they say drug. Where they go they don't know if they catch them. Because you know why? But people they do Yahoo, some of them. Because as they start, they don't see problem they come. They don't know the police where they their area where they go used to get their down. They don't know everything. They don't enter everywhere. So when their problem come, for you to even feel defeated, they are and the police will say, this case na big one for discharge first. Now so APC be now. Now come on Labour Party. In all stables before they will do election. Before, after election, cause still reach now, Labour Party is not still stable. And you say you want Nigeria, make Nigeria stable. More they talk truth. But they turn and say, no, we don't be a bat like that. Not a bat like that. You don't understand that now. You and your wife not do okay for us. You don't want wed people. You don't want give them marriage counseling. How? You don't understand this something. Labour Party. That time where them Apapa they do and the rest when I say na Tinubu, cause reach now I see they say Tinubu. When you see somebody know if they do something, you tell them, oh, be weak. Where Nigeria this, you have to be active. That be in Bangladesh. My brother, there is nothing like Bangladesh, maybe Bangladesh there. Face these people. Your mandate they take, you quiet, you carry boss, this thing, go court. They push all of on. Now you know they wait for another election. Election we they already win. We not get country. If you know say you get ass for Enugu, you build ass there, maybe people they rent. You better they call your people whether they don't scatter your ass. When they see this ass where they scatter so, they say na kidnappers renter for Enugu. You have to they operate. After Tracy like this, they trace they reach the house. Nana Enugu government say because of say you go rent your house, give kidnapper, they don't demolish the house. See the property, they don't collect even the land. Those have never watched out. Oh, regadilaba.
The Enugu state government has demolished another property associated with kidnapping activities in the Amebo Oweli Autonomous Community of Ogo local government area. This follows similar actions taken in August when the government demolished properties linked to kidnapping in Obweke Nike and Nkubo Nike, both located in the Enugu East local government area where cache of arms and ammunition were recovered. At least the latest demolition site, the executive chairman of Enugu Capital Territory Development Authority, Uchianya, reveals the several arms and ammunition were also recovered.
The property you see us taking down right now is a place where a horrendous criminal activity happened. On 25th of May 2024, some deadly kidnappers abducted a man in Enugu, brought him here, stripped him bare, naked to red boxers, bound him, tied him up, pointed guns at him and got him to start talking to his family, requesting for money. They held him down, but to the glory of God and dexterity of Governor Peter Mba, who is giving his all to security, Enugu State government was able, through our tracking system, to see what was happening in this rural Ogu community. And we went on. The security agencies moved in place. The kingpin escaped, but every other person was arrested. The kingpin escaped to Ebonyi. The Enugu State government tracked him to Ebonyi. He escaped to Lagos. Enugu State government caught up with him in Lagos and brought him back. We have him in our custody. This is a warning to every landlord. Enugu State government will never accept as an excuse. I am in Australia, I am in America, my brother-in-law took people here, every landlord, once you put up a house in Enugu, we hold you responsible for any criminality that happens in your property.
Wabli country. Even white men cannot even think that thing. As hush puppy, put hush puppy. They use the hotel or the apartment till they do things for Dubai. They destroy America. They do everything. As FBI come, Itapu come, because say they rent that house now, give hush puppy. They call distressful building. You know, I say sense far from the Enugu government. Una going to go and let people with their brain shallow. Put the governor. When you do it like long tennis board where they play, blah. If you say brain, they there, you know, every day. So if somebody rent us from me now, I must call the know what they do. So every day now, I'm going to call the guide them. Which work on they work? Which one they do? Who they shout for inside my house? Guy, we should say we do okay for this country. Must you demolish that thing? Make them forget the landlord. Even the guy where they kidnap, I get them. You not get anything where you use us do. Why not they waste things for this country? You know, just they waste money, waste resources, waste everything. Even brain, you not get. How can you my ass? But it is one now, nothing because when I be government, but no brain. Me, a day US or day one country. Somebody call use my the advice come and go demolition. Una they okay. No, now they even make these kidnappers they do this work. Because some of them will be all these kidnappers. No, na frustrate them. No, na teach them this work. No, na buy gun for them. Rubbish, see head. This Russia fight. Oh yeah, not be here. I thought as if you get person where they go, Russia. Just tell them because they deceive people. They go say they go walk. Before you look, they don't put you for front line. I can't say wrong. Well. They say the way Africa till they die. For them now not be here. See this Somalia guy and another guy where they put the story. Ukraine don't hold them. They deceive, they go from there, they shoot kaka poo. I ain't here right now. But Ukraine don't know, say some of them never know. See that they use the thing, they do this kind of thing. Those of them never watch out.
Which job did they offer you?
A security guard. That's what I was expected, but nobody tell me that you are going to the front line, going to kill or something like this. So the time we are going to the front line, that time I know that something wrong is happening.
As casualties among Russian troops mount, Moscow has been recruiting foreigners in low-income countries and migrant workers to bolster its war against Ukraine. The Kyiv Independent gained exclusive access to interview foreign nationals who had fought on Russia's side and ended up in Ukrainian captivity.
What did you do back home?
I graduated from high school. After that, I tried to complete my education in Somalia University, but the financial problems couldn't let me complete.
I was been in the military for over 10 years in my country. I don't see any progress in the military in my country because we are the most less paid workers in the world, military. So my daughter vision, she wants to become a doctor. So I started saving some money. So maybe I will have some program, I will travel. I want your dream to come true.
Let's then get back to the times when you decided to go to Russia. When exactly did it happen and why did you choose Russia?
Okay, last year, all people was talking about the visa to go in Russia. The easiest visa to all European, because East and West European, they are not accepting my Somalian passport. Why, I don't know. Russia accepted. So I said, this is my chance to go to the European life, to try to find a good money for my family. And I traveled, and all people, they tell me you can travel with tourist visa and go there, search for a good job. I searched, I got in one factory, and also they're not paying good, only $200, because I'm not working with documents.
Which factory was it?
It's factory for winter clothes in a city called Noginsk. Noginsk to Moscow is only 55 kilometers. I met there a Syrian guy. He's telling me there is another opportunity to work in another city near Moscow. I said, no problem. I will do anything for a job. I used to have a break on Sunday and I go to Moscow, roaming here and there, and I see the posters of army people standing like this. And I thought this is another opportunity for a job. I called the number and they told me, come to this location. I went to that location. They tell me there is kind of job like this. You can afford you a job in hospital, bank, something like that. So when I applied, they told me you already accepted. I said, well, nice. I took my luggage.
So it was like that fast?
Easy.
Which job did they offer you?
A security guard. How the security guard will guard a bank or a door in hospital. That's what I was expected. But nobody tell me that you are going to the front line, going to kill or something like this.
What exactly did they promise you?
So when the things that they're giving me, they tell me we will provide for you a passport and money, monthly $2,000.
And Russian passport?
Russian passport. Because with this kind of money, I will be king in Somalia.
And what happened next?
Go on front line.
It's a sign, I signed. All you know about sign. It didn't reveal what the kind of job is finding for me. First, trying to say this document for you to have working permit, so you can work everywhere. Police cannot arrest you. So we are preparing your document from then. We are going to do some training because they need to teach you about the work you are doing. I said, okay, no problem. So I'm ready to work. I'm not here to sit down. 2023, I received a call, a strange call, Russian call. So he called me, so Richard, they accepted your contract. So prepare on the 10th, you are going to be on the train station. From then you are going Rostov for training. I said, okay, no problem. In 3 days, we are in Rostov. Came down from the car, I said, I'm seeing all military people. I said, what am I doing here? So I tried to text him. I said, Mr. Aggie, what am I doing here? This is a military camp. And he said, Richard, the contract you signed is for the military. And the easiest way to have documents, you have your freedom, except you be in the military for 1 year. From then, after your 1 year finish, you have your documents, you are free in Russia. I said, no, this is not my plan.
I went from Moscow to a city called Kubinska. After Kubinska, I went to Rostov. Rostov, I stayed there 2 weeks, some trainings there. They was teaching us how to control the aftermath, how to shoot from 100 yards, how to snipe from far away, things. After Rostov, I went to Donetsk.
Did you know that you are now in Ukraine, like actually in another country?
Yeah, I was asking the time we reached the camp. I was asking the people around me. I was telling him. They was telling me Donetsk, Donetsk. I was hearing Donetsk, Donetsk, Donetsk. I don't know which part is it, because I didn't have internet. So I tried to say Donetsk, Donetsk. After that, they told me Ukraine.
Rostov, I trained for 14 days. From then, at night, they load us truck. Inside truck, we are going. I don't know where I'm going. Until I find myself in Donetsk. They are saying, this is Donetsk. I said, what am I doing in Donetsk? They say, you don't know? I said, no, this contract you signed should go to war.
How did you feel when you realized that this is war and you are taking part in the war on the Russian side?
The time I was there in the front line, it was horrible time. You cannot think because the rockets are coming from this side to this side to this side. You don't have time to think. Run for your life. You have to run because the commander is telling me go, and I have to go. This is the only problem. From bunker, from safe house to safe house, I'm trying to save my life. The only feeling that I try to explain the commanders what I'm trying to say, that what I supposed to do. Can I go back? But there is no communication. This is the only problem. If there is a communication between me and the commanders, maybe I will tell him that I want to go back. Maybe they will let me go back, cancel my contract, something like this. But I couldn't. After 4 days, I've been captured.
Did you hear about Russia's war against Ukraine before going to, before Rostov or before Donetsk?
Yes, I heard about, because we are watching CNN, BBC television about Ukraine and Russia war.
What did you think about it?
Well, they are seeing different perspectives that Ukraine want to become, they want to join NATO. Russia don't want Ukraine to be with NATO because immediately you can join NATO, America will form a basement here and be disadvantage for them. So they are fighting for that. So different explanation, but I don't understand.
Did you encounter any situation where you questioned your role in this war?
I said by myself, I stuck. I got this problem by myself. I got myself to this situation because I don't know the language. I better learn the language, after that try to get another job. So I got myself into a big problem.
Did you see any other foreigners there?
Yeah.
Many?
Not many, plus 20, you can say plus 15, something like this.
From which countries?
Nigeria, Ghana, Morocco, Egypt is there, some Syrian.
The place where we stay, I saw 2 Egyptian, 1 Jordan, 1 Iraqi. Yeah, 1 Iraqi. And some of the other guys are saying Kazakhstan. I don't know where they're from.
How did you end up in Ukrainian captivity?
In the front line. After moving some whiles, I saw so many of my colleagues were being in the same camp, training together. I saw so many of them, they are lying down dead. So I said, no, I don't want this contract. In that way, and this is not my wish, say don't care. You have to face in your enemy. You have to test your barrel, how your rifle is working. So the next day, we move again to another place. Commander, how three of us can able to capture a place where tanker is there, RPG is there, drone is there, all different artillery is there. How do you expect us to capture that place? Commander said, Davai, my foot was damaged, the drone, and my foot was so swelled up, can't run faster. So the commander just pushed us outside. He said, go, davai, you start moving again until I get captured.
That I'm being captured. Me, I thought that maybe they will kill me because I came to them land and they are allowed to do anything to me, but it's reverse happened. Nothing happened to me. They provide me cigarette, food.
Do you want to be exchanged?
I want to be exchanged if I don't have any opportunity, because I was requesting to international body and the European Union to assist us, to help us, because now my contract is still on. I don't know what is my fate if I've been exchanged. Go to Russia and again, I don't want to go back to the front line.
Do you want to be exchanged to Russia?
If this is the only chance, I will do it. If I'm going back to Russia, because of my family. Because I want to give them money, give them good education, good life. After that, I will search for another solution for myself. But if I'm going from here to Somalia, I'm going back again to zero. So I lose the two.
What if in Russia they once again offer you to fight for the Russian army?
No, it's one time. When you make mistake one time.
What would you say to other foreigners that Russia tries to recruit to their army?
These people, they have to realize what they were gonna do. They have to think twice. Because of my problems, they gonna think twice before doing anything in the world. Before going to this country, to that country, before doing one step, they have to think and realize about any step, because any step can put you in other problems, like my problem.
The front line is not a toiling ground. I'm saying this every day. It's a deadly ground. I have my experience, not a good experience, bad experience in the front line.
Do you regret that decision?
I totally regret about everything.
If this thing na Russia people in Nigeria use, or another country in Africa use, for those to say their country for don't petition us, we never know how to take care of citizens. We even want them too plenty. We even want make them go oof. See, Russia just they deceive our people, keep their citizens for us. Use other countries say they fight. If they see wisdom, why for Nigeria? Oh! Then they will deceive all of us. Mona enter fire, move. Government there as they rest. They send people. See, and see what Russia they do. And Africa people are not going to sue them. Say, stop all this the way they do with our people. No, because Africa leaders, everyone more go, you ever go poof. See rubbish what they use our people they do. I'm going to go straight or down, there's no time. Agbala Mashigbada, Oje Wahendena, Oro Shoro Eguru, Koye La Mario. The reason why they use robo, because this one are my robo people. Because we don't too scatter. If we go other tribe, you will see the way that they unite and they do things. I could even say, wait till they do our robo people, I don't know say they get something for us. So the robo youth worldwide, then they do their conference. They will start from October 18, 19, and 20th of this month. So that they invite all the robo youth because more come together. No matter how you divest for me rich or you divest for anybody rich, this one our own. More stay together, more do this thing. May therefore know us. This something we go teach a lot. They will teach a lot there. How would we take love ourselves? A lot of conference. On the 18th, the robo youth versus the robo female. Always in football. Now football they won't play. You understand? If football are gonna offer for robo college on the 18th, go there and play ball. On that, understand now. Then on the 19th, that be the World Conference Day for when Oyamuge for Agbaro. Now that day, they will teach you a lot of things. You will see people they come from US, come from different places. All group will gather there that day. You understand? Then on the 20th, that be the Thanksgiving. So we invite everybody. Whether you the your robo, you know the your robo, but you be robo pikin, robo youth. Bra. Yeah, you bobona. Woman, more day together. All this was say, oh, Robo, don't tire me. More stop am. More start to love ourselves. All this, you understand? More stop am. More meet up that day. So I invite all the Robo youth. Because that day, you will see me there. Because shocked. I understanding now. So the Robo youth president, he go there. I did my back. So everybody go there that day. Elvis Akbobi, he go there, which is my guy. We say make I really do this thing for now. Understanding because that day, now see me. No time.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue? Hey, Pararan what you do blue? Umire rijo wo kan ya urobo.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue?
Umi organize wo kan ya urobo.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue?
Urobo ubuko wa data state ubuko.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue?
Nigeria ubuko wa Africa ubuko wa.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue?
Urobore nako aye ubuko wa.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue?
Amaragbe mo so what you do blue ayo.
Hey, Pararan what you do blue?